of Indians at the time of discovery of the Western Hemisphere, who are thought by scientists to belong to a Negro race. So right there already debunks everything that you believed in about Indian on this landmass. And then it just goes and talks about the different tribes. You know, like the Indians in Haiti, the Indians in Mexico, and so on and so on. So, how you feel about that, Malik?
Malik don't care. Malik
was typing in the chat, yes, but Malik was listening.
No. You over here to fuck with us. You don't really want to learn. Hey, to the girl.
The white boy that was up here who was talking shit, he didn't want to learn. I actually wanted to learn. That's why I'm asking. But I'm not just going to I'm not going to believe everything the white man has said to me, but I'm not just also going to believe everything that Joe has said to me. So I wanted, I know for a fact that the Asians in America before
we showed it to you. That's the difference. We actually showed you some shit. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference.
I mean, I'm going to look in it, and I'm going to look into it. Because I would rather history be framed that way.
You need to, before you look into history, you need to look into your own family bloodline.
I think that shit impossible.
At the beginning, when you even said that to her, I told you we don't want you to believe us. I never got the notion of I want you to believe me. I want you to go. I'm trying to open your mind, open your eyes to your own ability. I don't want you to follow me. I want you to lead yourself, be able to empower yourself, be able to educate yourself, enlighten yourself.
So where are you going to show the DNA?
Just okay. Hold on.
Clown. Mr. Honky.
Wait. Okay, the history. Hold on, Stacey. The history. Let's answer the prompt. America didn't enslave Africans. America enslaved Indians.
Show the DNA. Show it. And let.
See, it'd be no fun when y'all don't want to come up here and stay on topic.
Yeah, fuck on. Why am I so?
Tell me what estimate mean. You don't remember him turning? That's Many Flags. When he first came around, he didn't have a name.
Nah, I don't remember him.
Yeah, he used to come on live and try and troll. I just want to know, do you know what estimate means?
DNA tests are very inaccurate. You cannot spit in a tube to find a landmass your ancestors is coming from. And then they have, like, for black people, they say you come from Nigeria. How can we come from Nigeria? And our grandparents are older than Nigeria. Nigeria didn't exist until 1960. So how will we be coming from Nigeria?
Shit, my daddy older than Nigeria. How about
my daddy older than Nigeria? My daddy was born in 1930s.
Shit, my daddy is 78 years old, so do the math on him.
Right.
He's 78 years old, be 79, 25 of March.
Okay, we get the landmass was there, but we should be...
Y'all say Jesus is king, but I don't think y'all actually give a fuck about Jesus. If y'all actually cared about Jesus, you would realize the God in the Bible is literally the devil. Jesus told you not to worship him. He told you to worship what's inside of me. This is also inside of you. You can actually do greater things than me. He didn't want no worship. The motherfuckers who created Christianity were the same motherfuckers who went to go kill, slay women, babies. What the fuck do you think they're pushing on to you? It's mind control. This shit been going on for thousands of years. Consciousness is God, bro. You are able to materialize whatever the fuck is in front of you with consciousness. You are able to leave outside of your body. You are able to judge yourself and create dreams due to your own mental psyche with consciousness. We can live in two parallel worlds due to consciousness. I could be in heaven and feel good. You could be in hell. You could hate your life. Of course, they would tell you about the trickster in the Bible, so you could think, they trying to trick me. It's mind control. It's manipulation. They kill women for having intuition. They don't want you to worship consciousness. They don't want you to be conscious. Intuition comes with consciousness. It's all known. How in the fuck do I know some shit that I didn't go through already? Y'all say G. So I'm taking my time on my.
The biggest scam in American history is your church. If you're still giving your money to your church in 2025, the joke is on you. I'm going to tell you guys a quick story of a good friend of mine whose house burned down. He lost everything within the blink of an eye. And that church that he was tithing to, giving his money to every Sunday, when he went to them for help, they did nothing. You have your preacher riding around in Bentleys, flying on private jets, living in mansions off of your money. If you go into 2026 still subscribing to the scam, the joke is on you. And I'm speaking specifically to people of the South. You have these big churches on every single corner. Mega churches that suck the money out of every community. Your job won't give you a raise, but you'll give your money to make one man rich or three men in that organization very rich, to the point where they can build a mega church and receive your money tax-free.
What if I told you that the Civil War was really the Indian War? And what if I told you that the Civil War wasn't about slavery like they lied to us in school, but it was really about their land, the indigenous land, and the elimination of the original people of this land? Let's make it make sense with facts, not feelings, okay? In 1830, 31 years before the Civil War, the U.S. government passed the Indian Removal Act, which was signed by Andrew Jackson. That wasn't policy, that was war. A government-backed operation to remove Aboriginal people from their own land. We're talking the Choctaws, Chickasaws, Creeks, Seminoles, Cherokee, and many more. These folks stole over 25 million acres in the South alone. And that was only the beginning of the Civil War, before they renamed it. Then boom, in 1861, the Civil War starts. But what land were they fighting over? The same land stolen from our indigenous ancestors. They call it the Union versus the Confederacy, but the real fight was about who would control the Indian territory. Don't take my word for it. Look it up. Do your own personal research. The Union and the Confederacy both signed treaties with indigenous tribes because this war was about territory. In particular, this territory. But here's the kicker. After the war ended in 1865, the U.S. government signed the Treaty of 1866 to force indigenous nations to give up even more land and power. Why why would there be a treaty with indigenous tribes after the Civil War unless the tribes were involved in the war? Because it was always the Indian War. They just rewrote the title. The Civil War was not the beginning of the fight. It was a continuation of the war against the original people of the land. Family, we were already here. And they went to war to erase us. Choctaw, Aboriginal, Indigenous. We didn't come from somewhere else, y'all. This is our land. And we are waking up now. But as always, you don't have to take my word for any of this. By all means, do your own personal research. Because regardless if you want to see it or not, all secrets shall be revealed.
My heart hurt, y'all. They committed fucking genocide on us. I'm in St. Louis, Missouri, y'all. They committed genocide on the people in Missouri, y'all. And they gonna try to stall it all the way out so they don't have to, like, compensate people. So they basically waiting for people to die before they even start to compensate them. I want some fucking get back, nigga. I don't give a fuck. I want to get at somebody. Like, yeah, when I see y'all fighting and bickering and shit, y'all make me upset, bro. Like, y'all just don't understand how much y'all make me upset. And these motherfuckers steady doing this shit to us. When they developed the atomic bomb during the Manhattan Project, do you see all these fucking zip codes, man? Everybody in this zip code probably got cancer, bro. I'm not joking. My heart hurt, y'all.
Yo, I keep seeing this guy's videos, and it looks like he's just trying to be accepted.
Goofy looking dude. Asian, Siberian. That's what you is, dude. Ain't no fucking Indian American. Definitely ain't no Indian. Not no real Indian.
Check this out.
I'm not showing no motherfuckers come to the bus. Fuck y'all motherfuckers. Not, with all the disrespect, I don't give a fuck. You know how shit is done. The only ones I gotta hate are my indigenous family, my Meru family. Bro, you hear me? That's fuck it. Anybody else, I don't give a fuck about. You hear me? The Atlanteans are the only people I fucking rock with. Now, I never rock with nobody else. I'm telling you right now, I'm not gonna stop rocking until I drop. Reach out and promise you I'm gonna stop.
First of all, if you're gonna make videos about me, tag me in them, pussy. Don't try to be discreet and keep it to where I can't see and have it only on your page for only your followers. That's because you don't want to debate. You don't want to get this fucking fish grease ran all up and down your fucking back because you're not the real Native Americans. You're a fucking pretendian. And anybody that believes you is brainwashed, and that's because of this shit that you say. And like I said, pick a story and stick with it. I hear you on your page saying you've never had slaves, but then you've got your people that have admitted that you guys did. So which is it? Pick one story and stay with it. That's why nobody fucking believes you, goofy motherfuckers, because you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. But listen, dude, anytime, any place, you pick the time and the place, and we'll have a debate, and I promise you, I will fucking destroy you in front of your whole entire audience. You are nobody. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You're a goofy. Literally a goofy. You're fucking Caucasian, bro. And then I got people, and another thing too, let me respond to people in your comments. Stop deleting my responses to the people in your comments, the fucking nobodies in your comments. Let me respond to them. And like I said, man, you got people in there talking about I'm European. Okay, I have a little bit of European, but you guys don't know what the fuck I am. You guys don't know what I am. I can promise you this. I'm not full Caucasian. I'm definitely not full European, which is the same thing for you dumb no-brainer motherfuckers. But like I said, keep guessing, because you don't know anything, and all the shit you do think you know is very irrelevant. Like I said, nobody's pretending except y'all. So if you want to debate, you want to get this smoke, come get it, pussy. Only tell me.
Yo, that Mona Leo or whatever that chick that calls herself the Black American Princess is so off code what she said, The Breakfast Club. Don't tag me in any of her stuff. I'm not playing that lady's music or whatever. She does it. She's so off code. Listen to what she said.
Me cloaked in the Black American Heritage flag in the video, but then you also see the flags behind me, the ethnic flags behind me stitched together, Nigerian flags, and you know, and I wanted to make sure what was important to me was like I said, to promote black unity and black community. Because under the umbrella of white supremacy and racism, we are all black here in this country. And cops pull us over, they're not asking you, hey, are you Jamaican?
That's a fact.
Where you from?
That's a fact.
They're not asking that. You just black. So I wanted to detail these shared experiences across the diaspora. And I know it has upset a couple.
They done killed Martin Luther King, and the only thing he kept singing was "We Shall Overcome."
So now, even though she's of our lineage and our ethnic group, she don't represent us, y'all. She is Pan-Africanist, and that's Tether Babble. What she's talking about, that's not even her words. That's her manager, her Nigerian manager in her ear telling her what to say, talking about we're all black. But we all know that she basically is being used by tethers. Like, she is surrounded by tethers, because what they're basically doing is using her as an ethnic black American woman to make money off of and to get into our community and then to take our money again. These people are such scam artists, and they're always scamming. And they rely on our naivete and our foolishness and our stupidity to continue to let them scam us. And I'm sorry, this girl is ridiculous. I think she has a Nigerian boyfriend who's also her manager, and this is his words, talking about, oh, we're all black, the police don't care. Ma'am, sir, we don't care what the police are thinking. We are not defining ourselves by white supremacy anymore. That is a very Tether Babble way of thinking. We're not thinking like that. We are defining ourselves from how we want to define ourselves. And what this lady is doing is promoting ethnic erasure amongst her own ethnic group. She is so off code, y'all. Don't tag me in nothing she does. I don't want to listen to, I don't care if the music is hot. Like, she really upset me. She's basically allied with tethers. She does not ally with us. She is off code. She's completely off code. She should have just never came out as black American. She should have just came out as a normal rap female or woman and just got her, just did her thing like the rest of them do. But don't come off trying to say that you're ethnic black American, all this stuff, and then you're really Pan-Africanist. You're just letting these tethers that are tethering to you capitalize off of our movement again. Like, you are basically representing what we're fighting against. Like, you are representing what we're fighting against. We are fighting against tethers using us to make money off of and tether themselves to us and our plight, and then try to get rich off of us. But ma'am, that's you. You're doing it. You're allowing it. You are you're the symbol of it. Like, you symbolize.
I don't give a fuck about a nigga. I don't give a fuck about a bitch for real. I'm really the shit for real. I'm really that bitch for real. I'm popping this shit in real life. They popping that shit for real. They not having shit going on. Why? That's why they can't get a dick. No way in hell, I ain't never killed a man, but you can't put it past me. Know what it's like to see your partner sitting in that casket, huh? It's a lot of people wonder, but they scared that I leave that D and then I leave, I'll probably let the pussy sprung. I'm on my second M this year, bitch. I'm back in it. Triple dipper, bitch.